Yes, my people, I am back again this afternoon because I must give you my own personal team lineup and my prediction before the match kicks off today, this afternoon. Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. What is your prediction? Let me know at the comment section. And your scoreline, what do you think the match, how do you think the match is going to end? Do you think that the match is going to end 0-0, 1-0, 2-0? How? Is Chelsea going to, carry the day, or is going to lose? I want to hear from you in that comment section. All Chelsea fans, today is a match day. Come forward, come out. Let me hear from you. Now, let's get started. You have not yet subscribed. Subscribe to the channel, please. Yeah, subscribe. Make it happen so that you'll be notified in case we are up and doing, man. So that any latest update, any latest news, you'll be the first to be notified. Subscribe, share the video, like the video. I want to hear from you. We are still new. You know that we are just about 1 month, few days old, about 1 month, 5 days old. And we are doing so well. So I need your encouragement, brother, sister, wherever you are. Like the video, comment, and share the video, please. Let's get started now. All right. What is your expectation for tonight's game? Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. By the way, this is what our gaffer, the coach, has to say. This is what he has to say regarding the squad, regarding Chelsea's squad. There has been a lot of talks about Chelsea spending £1 billion. Yes, it's not just now when the takeover, took place, when the new management took place, when the new owners took over the club. They began to, start something new. Now, let us not forget that from last season, some players started going out. Some were sent on loan. Some were, sold out. But they need to start rebuilding from this season because of what happened last season. We ended the season last season on the 12th position. It never happened before. Since I became a Chelsea Chelsea fan, it never happened before. We ended on the 12th position. I think previously our last position was on the 6th position or so. Yeah. People like Jose Mourinho, they were sacked on the 6th position. Normally, once we get to the 6th position, we change management, we change coach. But this time around, the 12th position, we were helpless, virtually helpless during that period. Lampard came in, he was only trying to steer the boat, the ship, to dock it. He was only trying to guide the ship, from the high sea to dock it at the port. We finally landed on the 12th position. We are even grateful that we're not relegated. Chelsea fans, you know that. We are grateful. Some of us were praying that we will not go below that 12th position. Thank God we started this season. Today, as I'm speaking, we are on the 10th position. Yeah. So the coach has been speaking about the £1 billion price tag. And this is what he has to say. He said, I am not going to lie to you. We have 10 players, maybe, who are not involved in the training. And we have 4 or 5, 16, 17-year-olds involved. And you say, have you spent £1 billion there? You cannot see that, and it is completely different. But it is only a matter of time. When the players recover from injury, you will see the good team that we have, for sure. This is quoting our coach verbatim. Those of you who watched my last video, I played the video for you. You saw the video. You heard all that he said. I'm just quoting from what he said there. And if you have not yet watched that video, please go back and watch that video. I posted that video earlier on. All that the coach said yesterday at the pre-match press conference. Go back and watch that video, and you get everything clearer. Now, that is what he has to say. Now, you have more than about 10 players on injury list. 10 players on injury list. So, until those players are back, then we can only see the core of the team. Right now, he went in for the 16 and 17-year-old, 4 or 5 for them, to blend the squad. Otherwise, we'll be short of players in certain positions. Now, quickly, let's go to the match itself. We are playing against Nottingham Forest, a fast-paced football match today or tonight. Because Nottingham, they attack from the flanks. Nottingham, they don't have midfield. They don't work from the midfield. They love to attack from the flanks. I will not go into much of what they do. But one thing I know is that Nottingham, they normally play from the flanks. They attack from the flanks, the right hand and the left side. And so Chelsea need to have our defensive, our right back and the left back, in place. Solid right back and left back. So I want to predict, my predicted lineup to face Nottingham Forest will not be different from those that faced Luton. It will not be much different. Maybe one or two changes, but for now, this is my predicted lineup. Because of the style of play of Nottingham Forest, I still want to maintain Malo Gusto on the right side of defense. Malo Gusto on the right side of defense. Then, at the center of defense, I want to have Disasi at the center of defense. Disasi at the center of defense. And I want to have Thiago Silva. I want to have Thiago Silva. Yes. I want to have Thiago Silva and Disasi at the center of defense. On the left side, based on what I saw Cucurella did with AFC Wimbledon, I would love to see Cucurella play that left side of defense. I'm not sure the disappointment he might have had due to the transfer issues. But to be honest with you, let me just put, due to that, let me bring back Cowell. Levi Cowell. Yeah, Levi Cowell. I'm making that change, Levi Cowell, because I don't think he'll be mentally fit. Cucurella will not be mentally fit for tonight's game. So let me bring back Levi Cowell on that left side. Levi Cowell on that left side. So I have Levi Cowell on left side. I have Thiago Silva and Disasi at the center of the defense, and then Malo Gusto on the right side of defense. Now going to the midfield. One of my favorite players I'm beginning to love so much this season. I'm beginning to fall in love with Conor Gallagher. Yes, there was so much rumors yesterday that he was going to be sold, which I was not happy. I was praying so hard. Thank God, not only me, many people were praying so hard. Thank God our prayer was answered, that Conor Gallagher is still part of the squad. And so I will place him at the center of the defense. Yes, I will place him alongside, Casaido and Enzo. Alongside Casaido and Enzo. Yes, this three-man defense. Casaido and Enzo, three-man defense. Then on attack, we need two attacking midfielders. Based on the performances of Madueke, I will start with him on the right side and Sterling on the left side. And then Jackson, the main man, up front. Up front. With this lineup, I am expecting the second half we will see changes on these positions. That position of Madueke, I'm expecting the second half he will be changed to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer at the second half, he will come in for Madueke's position. Cole Palmer in second half. Yes. That is my expectation. Cole Palmer will come in place of Madueke at the second half. And Levi Cowell, Gallagher's position, I'm expecting Ben Chilwell to take over. Ben Chilwell to come in at the second half as well. The rest, let me leave it. My starting 11, most likely, my starting 11 with Malo Gusto, Disasi, Thiago Silva, and Levi Cowell. Those are the different. Then Enzo, Fernandez, Gallagher, Casaido, Madueke, Sterling, and Jackson at the center of, as our main head of attack. As our main head of attack. But let me repeat again. Madueke's position, it could be that Cole Palmer will still start. But he was only signed yesterday. I'm not too sure his conditioning. So I will still stick to Madueke. Maybe second half, let's expect to see him. Let's expect to see him in second half. Okay? Let's expect to see him in second half. Many will be asking about Romeo Lavia. Yes, I think we should be expecting a little bit of match from him in this game. Second half, he might also come in second half. I'm not too sure whether he's fully prepared right now. But in second half, I'm expecting him to come in as well. Second half changes. Okay. Now, going back to some transfer news. You know, it was late last night. Most of the deals, verbal agreement could take you through. Then today, most of the deals were being, finalized. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Verbal agreement took some players through. Medicals, once medicals have been done, to sign a document, that can be done anytime. So as we speak, many of the clubs are still finalizing the document. Okay? So according to Fabrizio Romano, he was asked, how do you get some transfer info? A lot of players, then he answered, a lot of players are directly texting me. I'm texting them too, to ask for information. Sometimes they tell me, please, can you say something about me? Because I want to leave the club. Because we used to wonder, this guy, he doesn't sleep. 247, he's reporting. He's giving updates. If every major channel, listen to me carefully. Those of you who don't know the source of our information, every major channel, okay, takes information from this guy because his informations are straight. He never gets it wrong. He's always on point. He has channels that you must pay before you can listen to him. There are some information, if you want it from him, you have to subscribe to his channel. You have to subscribe 1 year. It's like you have to pay yearly payments with your credit card or your bank card or transaction. You must pay cash before you can get. Some of these details I'm giving you are not free. Some information that I will bring for you, we pay to get those information. It's not free. So when we say we are giving you credible information about teams and clubs and transfers, knowing that we have paid for those informations because our credibility matters a lot. We are putting our head online. If I report something wrong to you, it can be a mistake, and I must come out to apologize if I realize I made a mistake. Okay? But we try as much as we can to deliver every detail as it is. Because our source of information are straightforward. I'll come your way after the match. And my friend, send me your comment. I want to know your prediction. What do you think will be the scoreline? I'm predicting 2-0. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0. Chelsea 2, Nottingham Forest 0. That's my prediction. Let me hear from you in that comment section. And after the match, let's come back together. I'll quickly come your way for the last video of the day after the match. Stay tuned. Shalom and peace.